Hey everybody, it's Ron from Ron's Basement. Thank you for joining me today. You, 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 and you. I have a quick update for you on the precious metals and the precious metal mining sector. Just some general thoughts that I have. Don't make any financial decisions based upon what I'm saying from my basement down here. Don't buy or sell any stock, adopt a puppy, get engaged, buy a new house, plan a vacation. Don't do anything based upon what I'm about to share with you. This important information that I have for you today regarding precious metals. First off, gold is at 1850 per ounce. That's still good. That's really good. I think last quarter it averaged, at least for Equinox Gold, if I remember correctly, looking at their financials, their average sales price on gold was about 1790. So if this price keeps up, or maybe even improves, let's be optimistic, toward the end of the year, because we are in a seasonably strong, it's a good season to be in gold. So the price could go up. Also, all these technical analysis guys, the ones that look at the charts and do Fibonacci this and the inverse head and shoulders and moving averages and blah, blah, blah. Almost every one of them says that gold is what happened more particularly last week was very constructive for gold. So that's a good thing. That doesn't hurt to have these chart guys on our side. I think that when she goes, she goes. What I mean by that is once, let's say, gold gets above 1900, silver gets above $30, it's going to move quickly. In particular, the mining stocks. I know a couple of them that I follow closely. I just have the strong gut, especially the juniors, a strong gut feeling that, man, when it goes, it's going to be like a waterfall, like an explosion, a good explosion. The gold stocks are still absurdly cheap, or another way to say it is they're a great value by almost any metric based upon, comparing them to other sectors, comparing them historically, comparing them however you want to look at it. These companies almost to a T have zero or very little debt. The producers are generating cash flow. They just right now, no matter what ratio you look at, no matter how you slice it or dice it or who you compare them to, you can't find a better deal. So some of the companies, like let's say Equinox Gold, the market cap of the company, the total market cap is equal to the net tangible assets of the company. And they're generating tons of free cash flow. It's like you can, you buy it for what they paid for their assets, and then you're getting, making all this return off of the cash flow that they're generating. Whether you look at a tech stock or a damn my local electric utility stock, you can't get anywhere. If the market cap of Apple was equal to its net tangible assets, I think Apple would probably be like $8 a share. Unbelievable value proposition. I'll stop going down that rabbit hole. I guess that's almost it. The technical analysis guys are with us. From a valuation perspective, one thing I looked at, and I'm doing this from memory, and bear in mind, pardon the pun, that my brain has been shooken a few times over the years, but I looked back to like 2014, 7 years ago, for you people who aren't good with math. And in 2014, if my memory serves, the GDXJ was roughly where it is today from a price perspective. So 7 years ago, the GDXJ was trading at about the same price, or at some point during that year, it traded at about the same price that it is today. But the price of gold was back then was like $1,350 an ounce. it's $500 higher now. Again, you can check me on that, check my math, but I mean, the mining stocks, gold and silver, right now represent are they risky? Yeah, sure, they're risky. Try owning Fortuna, one of my biggest positions, Fortuna Silver. That's why I'm in a kind of a crabby mood, right? Because Fortuna Silver lost feels like a third of its value over the last week because of Mexico. But nonetheless, when you're buying these stocks, I mean, yeah, they could go down further, but man, you're just how do I say this? Like the margin of safety is pretty high. They're already really cheap. I mean, unless you think that gold and silver are going to be abolished or become worthless, it just really represents a great value proposition right now. I think that's all I have for you. Let me look over my notes real quick. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. I think the next couple weeks are going to be really important. And I'm going to be optimistic and positive because this is a seasonably, one of my favorite words, seasonably. It's a good season generally for gold and silver. So that could act as another tailwind for those of us that are rooting for gold. Let's go gold. Let's go silver. I mean, it's about time. I think, there's a lot of factors that are supportive right now. Gold's done well while the dollar went up. I've read that recently too. That's kind of a different dynamic that's emerging. And we should have, before Turkey Day, the announcement of the new, whatever they call it, Federal Reserve President, Federal Reserve Head. And they're saying that if this blonde woman, I forget her name, and I'm not going to stop the video to look it up, but if she gets put in by our wonderful president, Joe Biden, that would be perceived as a dovish factor. So that could be another positive factor if, and I can't believe I'm forgetting the other guy's name. This is insane. You guys are going to stop watching my videos. The little skinny guy who's a lawyer who heads up the Fed now, I think if he gets, and I think the odds are in favor of it staying with him, but nonetheless, and I think if that does happen, that's not really negative per se for gold. However, if the blonde, Clarita, I don't know her name anyway, she has kind of stringy blonde hair. If she gets put in as the next Fed head, that would be perceived as dovish and good for precious metals. So we have some things to look forward to. Before I dig myself any further, deeper into this hole, I'm going to wrap it up and say thank you for watching, all my followers, all my subscribers. I really appreciate the nice comments and the fact that my videos are reaching such a wide audience and a very intelligent audience. I've noticed the people that watch my videos, and that's you and you, are really intelligent people. So thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.